This is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Kwaku Dawuro dasebre God na sabelia kon Koka omo say dia NDC for Mahama ne siadi for eye Wontumi no kwambia so Wontumi will break through he omo de no kotum say dem kra obeba
Chairman Wontumi endra wentimi emiti bail conditions they were meet awie na ne aka ne ye kohwe we fie ye kohwe document no fa property landed property no ho na yako verify from lands commission ye wia na ye de akọ say endro mo ye rounds ni nyina wie no na nunum abo nipa obesensan no ye se wapon enti endra Chairman Wontumi entimi enya bill amafie ti Chairman Wontumi sign eda CID4 enchen endra ye mpa abo no se anopai Chairman Wontumi betimi the lawyers betimi ahwe na process ni nyina awie na yeyi Chairman Wontumi na wabafie na medical bo amane se ne ekoso nyina no enye yenwa kra se we nyina ekoso eye expected because se nipa mienu koye adwuma na adwuma mo koye no yetu omoka the same day na se baako de yetimi invite no wakatua no ho na baako so de ye invite no wakatua no ho a na so ohunu ba bie free Endra abra Chairman Wontumi so ho na wie no mu ne enya ne nte se kwa me baafo abronye nsoso yesi ache no eye no kre enye no kre later in the evening and ono so onya a bail of 1 million no so no ye man bill na ye man bill no so abafie na kwa me baafo abronye anwumere no be kasa ye eye honorable Kennedy Japan bodyguard and the court report no ema CID4 ema ye che no enti honorable Kennedy Japan so is on record and pay media ma de said am de be ma honorable Kennedy Japan ni say enipa bi e wone ho ene ne ba bi omo ye no ohwani yi because wan hwani yi a ebi ana onim hu bi ebi nso ana onim hu bi se onim hu bi o so onim hu bi o ne nyina ese ni din because ye Chairman Wontumi yenya ni nipa Alex Kwaku tete boldly babonten ebe claim say ono ene de petition call say Chairman Wontumi awia sika wa say wa import cars wa ntua duty wa kwa akogye Exim Bank loan wa say enti enkoche no in fact he even went further to say ono kra na kire efi a na Chairman Wontumi ewomu okumase at the time eme ye kokoche no he said it on national radio obi etiye ana eye Alex Kwaku teta obi anim say oye an important part of Honorable Kennedy Japan team. It's on record. Enyeme na mi twa ntro. Ya chi abronye first one no. The same Alex Kwaku tete eko CID ho say or the petition akwa koma CID4 say ense so mu yi abronye na omuma no enna ho and all that. Ena endra ya san ti se Chairman Wontumi ni bodyguard enso so no ya san ono so akode petition akose anwa ko report abronye se ye nchi no abre a Chairman Wontumi ekoka asem a national general secretary issue statement no eno so ye hu the official spokesperson for Honorable Kennedy Japan team kwasi kwa team se watcho letter say party no enfre Chairman Wontumi na omontwe na so for misconduct etimi be fidies be kan say ye ka anti-party behavior and misconduct there. Ye see ye ka afafa sanka before ne fa achichere ne fa before kane. And ye ka anti-party behavior and anti-party conduct there. Na the Chairman Wontumi gina ha na Honorable Kennedy Japan gina ha. Why na see a discipline no? And he say eba na ye say no a. Then enkrofo ebe connected dot to be I say and the na ne yakoso ni nsama tutu nipa we nyina no e bia na obi nim hu bi enti medie eya adesrede ena mede to Honorable Kennedy se onim hu bia na enkrofo no should call them to order because ebasa a painted picture in the eyes of Ghanaians and in the minds of the party people say amani hu a party mpanifo enam mu nyina no eya ono na churchly ebasa send sa picture no and sa image no a enyafe I won't say no pay the Obokrata the analyst was the anchor Eric Charles BCU any Peter Memfo ni abeto say drones 3 million bi ho asemaira say honorable Peter Mewi at so honorable can Japan camp and honorable Charles BCU there and the for a fact say oh so I say enti say Nkrofo start say almost be church petitions about contract bia enipa bi e wo honorable can Japan camp and honorable can Japan no a wonya ye and then send you see deliver and say so almost they call say onu so invite no ni ade a enye fe enti yesre say on calling Nkrofo no to order anya sadia the picture is being painted say ne etoto MPP for no nyina especially Chairman Wontumi no ne nyina no ono na shechira or yes ama sanema no toto mo of which I don't want to believe say e ono a ba ja asem adanse ni ho no utwa asem no ho bia na da adanse enti yesre media de hede na mede to onabo kan ani ma no pay say nema e koso no egu ni ho fi egu na ni mu ase enti on tu ni nansi wo say oyo okay with it there. Then in the era of petitions no obi anso betimi atro petition e de akosi ID ho e de akoyoko e de afa ono so e na ebi a contract bi a onya no MPP aban mu say omonso nko probi ni enhwe and it will not be fair to him and to all everybody in the new patriotic party enti eno wo ho mo hu say paper ne ba kon atin satellite a report say ora ba afo boni yes obi so the petition akọ a citizen of Ghana yes a friend no Bandi Nabin Yusuf ono so the petition akọ say ora ayi friend is saying ba afo boni wa misconducting ho onya me chief justice no kra we say oye acting and now oye nominee wa misconducting ho and he's saying say on the 25th of July September there is a group of NDC lawyers I from Ghana Law Society and almost say almost pese almost eti ho e di free Ghana Bar Association ho obi anim a NDC4 group on record. I will put it on record again. A NDC4 group. In fact, in opposition, as a group we meeting, I say, and I John Mahama can say, Oba obey ye Chief Justice Nedi. And I'm penny pa Oba so where you Nedi. And as a group we a muni pa mi Israel and Dafema po. Echo court say omo ko challenge say ya truck Ghana constitution mo black and white say Ghana Bar Association a Ghana for nyina nim Ghana Bar Association say Supreme Court MMY say ye ka say Ghana Bar Association na enya sa Ghana Bar Association na ohui na mum any other law society o Ghana ti asam na ko Supreme Court na ko Supreme Court a Supreme Court pe ene wo to me say or church constitution as in Ghana for nyina ne ya twen a ye hwe kwan Supreme Court ebefa so a church petition as then this same group from Ghana Law Society no echo Chief Justice the acting Chief Justice no enye ne ko din komo amodu ho no mo a e ho na Chief Justice na ebeka say ai mo group no mo pe legitimacy ni ayi a mo fa krata anko General Legal Council na mo de kwa General Legal Council be ma approval no waye mu say na ye de hia lawyer for some base na ayi say ayi gbande say hey that be Chief Justice we say pe unprofessional conduct a judge for no you know etia because ye procurement professionals no ye catch ye code of conduct ne catch and say wo ye a procurement officer na wo be ye bidding and now be tender. Only obia and only potential contractor and a contractor be a and discuss it. Wanna know and discuss it details any kind contract no ye be fast so ni wom any bibi we sa pe a misconduct. And the Chief Justice no wona obe panel judge for a better asem no so. Ebiem General Legal Council omo the request ne ba won so na ye chairman of the General Legal Council obehwe no wa hwe so petition omo de aba no ebia enyansa enyansa woman na say anyansa se agituma na ye nyintum no won na afa die wo church omo kwan a omo mfa so no omo mfa nko as a summoner, where the kind abo tirimupo, Eddie, the da, say, Judge NDC lawyer for no, Obama Mokan Matthew Moho, at the Free Ghana Bar Association. And he, a branch and say, I am misconduct. Now, where dear, a stated misbehavior na constitution the kind article 1461 no where the a clear them clear so be a car bono e zebra crossing mo edem enti oyi ne free mo nye enti the petitioner come mampani say mampani enyi justice bafu boni edi me na oka say there's another petition against justice Yoni Kolondi say ono so rechi jakpa asem no ono so misconduct kuro ya ono so misconduct no entra ukuada DMO Foriata omo friend o CID headquarters say ono ede otio abusia hey Ghana pa ho hey Ghana hwe Richard Jakpa ede petition kotia gofredame yante say CID for invite Richard Jakpa so find the evidence mra me dem ante so ko mo invite no dia me dem ante by entra DMO Foriata the petition akọ the atia justice Yoni Kolondi and the Richard Jakpa we CID court and dress CID for invite no Emma all appear before the CID Deputy Director General Ghana Police Service CID Criminal Investigation Department Emma ye kototo na no Emma ye can say on find evidence nyina mra Emma DMO Foriata so the evidence nyina den akwa koto manim. And the CIA DMO Foriata any evidence abey ye train ye say any abolate ni ye train da Ghana Police Service CID for and so be frɛ Justice Emmanuel Yoni Kolondi no ma frɛ Richard Jakpa na omo so no aba be yi omano na fia tie da omo de sa asem no ebe court na emumu ayen so atimi aba entiane mampani Mahama won say wa bie Pandora box no one so be it is here an petition no every day bia we be receive a new petition na Ghana fo nyina ehwe na Ghana fo nyina etie na ya hwe ye say obi na born nyum say ha na mafo say o say asamfo fro na abai wo hwe kwan a obefa so abetwitwa ageme enyi foforo na abai kwan a wo fa so na uji ma mitoko nu adi no pepepe we die misconduct no glaring say we ya judge ya wontra asem da wanimu a en say ntina yen kra yen lawyer for no yen judge for no asem da court a yes en say ye kan asem bi a e kire say ye bu asem no o ya sa pay contempt tieni yo layman no a memeti yi sa asem bi da court na me kan bibi a kire say me bu asem ne pa e ba be cho contempt sisi a emu yesi ye pay ka ba ye pay da e ba be cho contempt enti wo pani no a wo betena asem no so no na wo besa empa na judge for betena so na asem no ba general legal council so a wo na besa atena so no wo na de wo kire kwan a yemfa asem no mfa so ona wo kire ntrekese wa asem no ho ti yeso wa misconduct ho enti esisi ye yiwadi mampani Mahama Ghana fo nyina hwe kwan a obefa so a wo de sa petitions mienu aba 1 against Justice Emmanuel Kolondi 2 against Justice Bafu Boni no wo de be ye adwuma se petition ya bai wan fa nya adwuma e bebo date ato ye de beto boko on the 8th of January 2029 Dr. Baumia winipa ye be send date ni asan de aba sa petition ni se mampani Mahama yese onfa nkwa ye nka hwe ye de beto on the 8th of January ye swear Baumia in on the 7th of January on the 8th na petition asesa date the same petition date in the best ene eyi no ne ye de ba na fi ya he kwan befa so a sa petition so no ebe ye adwuma ye ka kire mo amuntie se amamuo ense se ofo mani nyina numum ansa na watimi abuman so wa adwempa so bebuman yi a you don't have to control everything in the country and then central for join news for fearless independent fearless journalism fearless and amaya flyer na abanya share join news for say omunyi John Mahama free flyer no so na join you for some ye fearless abena pan so mu de hu amen nkasai o ma ijoma ama de fi fly no so ba bra na mo tura kufa dia kufa do stop galamsey no da ben da kufa do complain here say kufa do nya no yafunu so enne aban timi efre joy news for ehunahuna wo mo say adenti no mo ye die Mahama na omode jo Mahama din ani photo ato galamsey flyer so enti ene ye den kola bi na ato so san kola no omo mo ya Mahama mo tro Mahama letter dear Mahama na moyi Mahama photo afiri so edin kola bi tibo tumu eteso bacho kola no mo de Mahama ede munye ni dear kola Monya ni die nkola stop galamsey enne Joy FM 4 Joy News 4 moya ye nuanom mo report dem moya seniors fearless journalism no we die magba mo di hu America say mo Mahama powder mo nwiare no mo monetize na mo fa nto so na mo ntro favorite Mahama me say no person thing and John Mahama cannot take dear Mahama from Joy News. Wow. Want to movement TV for your can be a station yatum. See, I can movement yatum to radio, my can movement TV qua. Be a making. Yeah, fire home plan. Say TV no say betum. And right, see Director General for Signal Bureau. Threaten say, and she see how Kasa or TikTok ni say no. First now 24 hours, now 12 hours they can locate you and arrest you. Kwabre dubu ahimfidia. Wakoto ya na mudi ni jina court no. And no na mutimi di locating crofo. Same IP address no. Mumfa cheche akrofo. Sister ni o London. No abu obi agi ni sika no. Munyusu IP address no nya de papa. Sister ni o London. No abu nipa no agi ni sika no. Munyusu IP address no to the benefit of Ghanaians. Munyusu IP address no emfanti galamseyes. Munyusu IP address no and find something beneficial to the Ghanaian citizens. Don't use it to abuse Ghanaians. Yeah, you seek taxpayers' money, you sweat. Don't use the taxpayers' money either to equipment to abuse us and can kasabu and shame yem. You can't dear Mahama na mubuafu. You see, I join you before you dear Enkola. Dear Enkola. Fearless journalism. Mama Mahama Diehu Asemumu. Please bring it back. And yes, fearless and bold journalism now Mokano. You have failed on this. Akufo the time, yeah. Even though Akufo the MP before they were not happy about it, no, they never called you. Look, Musa Dankwa cry a poster. They have friend catch and say, Onyaye. Musa Dankwa should stop polling. Say when they the next candidate to be the Mahama. Ni a friend Musa Dankwa, ye come Musa Dankwa so the poster. Ekufa the breso. Musa Dankwa eye post every second. Na no ya ye be Chief Justice. Na Musa Dankwa 57% of Ghanaians support removal of Chief Justice. No they are back and they no mani age. Na or start to say ye post about NDC ape. Mubuafu amane musi Musa Dankwa konso. Hey, Eja Musa. Ejuma na fe na washa yo. Mr. Musa Dankwa. Eja Musa Dankwa. Bra Musa Dankwa. Wafa Musa Dankwa. Afe na obeye pulse na kese pa. Na grandma ebe di president ya uja pulse ni ye. Obua kra. Obua kra Musa Dankwa. O di fake pulse bia banso ye nim ye be hu. Afe na Musa Dankwa ebe ye pulse papa. Say Wontumi. Say you wi say we abo bi ka wa ya. Abo bi ka wa ya. Please. Mama yenka no kre wo Ghana. Mama yenka no kre. Ena niema Chairman Wontumi FM. I win MP wagidi ada. Meanwhile no so o ton galamsey o ton Ghana kwaye e de magalamsey fo. Ni kroma hemfo na eka. Se wo ton ga otwa galamsey nsase e ton e de ma otwa oman kwaye. Tano no Miri Forest and the Tano Anua Forest e de magalamsey fo. Wo twitwa no te se de e twitwa o wianam. Onam ho edidi enom eda. Chairman Wontumi wo CID headquarters. E kire so, e pan so, e ye din se boa. Chairman Wontumi be pia bonten. Mo be kom, mo bodu ya be ka wiem. Mo be twen e bete. Set e bia no. Sadia nantwie podua anka ne pan mu no. Enka konfonsem.
Ewiase be de laachi. Sadia o kan so petition die ye betimi di ato ho sie. because you say crime has no expiry date. You say now be Ghana web and Chairman Wontumi you say 2022 and can I should be any Martin Pebumu a petition be the coin no man fee na crime has no expiry date and a ban for rubber. I sa one double salary in a said the hawk. Nina soon chair mo. Enti ebrebeso Chief Justice petition ya acting Chief Justice petition ya akono. Yehwe asemfoforo na abai. Yehwe kwanya obefa so agi yenwrade. Enti Mahama president petition foforo na fa Chief Justice wa pontino no and ye aba tu anim no. Yehwe kwanya obefa so we deal with this petition.
This year petition minu ako against the constant training minu.
Sir. Nti yehwe kwanya. Yehwe kwanya wo be fa so a obetwitwaje wo no mo. Ene ne yehwe. Nti wa anya ye de ti wodi ayade anya nsu anto ade besa. Ade besa. Aha, nti eno no yehwe.
Nsu anto ade besa.
The next MPP government Dawuro mesre se nyame ya adum 2029 yesue in Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na appointment ma omfa ma ye namfosem na MPP atotua ma ya atamfo ache Kufuado on say former yes chief of defense for
former CDS
ya appointing deputy when to Canada was saying
a deputy Ghana ambassador to Canada yeah
better no aban be appoint obi so nko si na name baby meaning say oni na ye adwuma
in fact unim eno de enye akanya fumso because ibi asida mampani kofo baye Rollins nipo be yi no o man appointment and so na Kufuado so baye no Mahama nipa o be yi no susu no o man appointment sa akwa abrochi but when ye strange e wo ho ne say wagu papa no any position no kita no wagu nanimu ase
say nkoye
main ambassador
say the oye deputy ya say okra egu animu
we general Kotu Ankra any general champion the only person who was a 4-star general and a major general Aqua and the two 4-star general na etwa mu no mu nyina head of state and when the first military man on your head of state a be 4-star general and no nyam de that is anka ibi won ho pa
na
esoja
ha na ye no main commissioner
and I see ehwe no Ghana ambassador to Canada
Ghana ambassador no because who de no kwhye sabio obi a nanimo nyam sin na ase dia na je se wa condemn no kuranti eno nso yo hwehwe me intel actually me say enema bi ikoso NDC me say de Kwaku kan no NDC me say come what may wam de fresh candidate new candidate and about 2028 elections obi a onko presidential election da and NDC for ebe president no for 2028 akwaya headache ama womo akwaya ulcer e di ama wo no nti womo ho chire won enti say meetings upon meetings and meetings we dey make say NDC meetings 10 ya emu 8 e adwenbone hu meeting na meetings womo ye ne say womo mpekwan bia mbefa so a NPP ebe yi fresh candidate said the kind no na obeshia o so fresh candidate in the NHS o manya no fala.
Okay, so the new Ghana ambassador to Canada na yes no Dr. Dura Francisca Edu Buando. Is it a former Edubando commission the bana? Yes, yes no Dr. Francisca Edu Buando. On the year see Ghana High Commissioner to a friend is saying Canada.
No, one child there University of Ghana now.
Why I don't know. Okay, make my share as I am me say me baby I know one son. And to when you who say the National Democratic Congress Canada chapter extend warm congratulations to Dr. Dura Francisca Edu Buando on her appointment as the Ghana's new High Commissioner Canada. She got all the economy her baby.
Meetings upon meetings.
Yes, or your former pro vice chancellor, University of Cape Coast.
Cape Coast,
Pro
right?
vice
Yeah,
chancellor.
University of Cape Coast.
Okay.
Aye.
Enti meetings in the ekoso. MPP delegates me sre mo mama modi na ho. Sika o mu twade abe support to candidate no bi. Candidates na wo mo primaries no bi a o mo ye fresh candidates ase wo wini a. Obekwa akoye first timer ni din presidential ballot paper so no nyeska ketwa. And ababa few days to the election. Said ye be ye. Na mo bekwa akoji ses kano. Na mo ato abama candidate ya. Oye fresh. A obekwa akohia NDC candidate ya. Ono nso ye fresh no matwa fa no so. Wo mo mpa ibo nyina no. Wo ma na mo mutua nyina no se. Omo discover bua candidates no bi. Na o ma wini over Dr. Bawumia fi se omo ni se. Obi biare ni wo be yina free NDC no be ba. Obetumi ni Dr. Bawumia ahia 2028. Ama wonya ba bia gina. Into omo headache ni nyina no. Into ye MPP delegate a mo ye nipa mo nuru 1 million ana mo decide ama nipa be 6 million. E wo party no. Mo nkoye se mo gidie mo bedie nne. Na party ni tina opposition kura na wonya 20,000 30,000 ope. How many days, how many months and abedi 30,000 na ye de be bro so koto aba ma somesi no. Mo hunu se Dr. Bawumia ba abaya flag bearer 2028 obewini elections no. Na President Kofo kan no. Yes obaya messenger in a ruling party since obaya general secretary in an opposition party. And the MPP delegates are some American mumfa serious because NDC for cheska kese e dia sponsor candidates no ba kon. Say be obewini na o ma bo no from because obi say already owini a ne ho nsembedema wo wie no ma sa de na si apaso no ma sa ahoro no na no wa ye Ghana fo hi Dr. Bawumia de meka bia ya kada o mani fi kan fan ho bio enti MPP delegates mo ma mo ni na ho papa sika no mo de beba but mo hwe yi.
All right. Enti no nema sa ambassadors na dia appointing nyina na eye ni say Mahama one of the major campaign promise and he said oba onye se Akufo-Addo. And the reason he say Akufo-Addo appointed 136 ministers. Appointing with Brinchondo about a lean government. But he went to the step further to even say oba even Article 71 cry oba scrapping in every one Ghana for and all that. Oba ye appointment look Oshebo say oba boss any go a tour oba kambu mind back or can say free SHS secretariat a useless and for so needs because the education ministry or can say coastal development or can say baby by no by wa appointed district coordinators for free education secretariat.
Yes.
Drip. And so Akufo-Addo appointed regional coordinators, national coordinator, deputy regional coordinators, district coordinators. Wa appointing nyina. And no by ye wa appoint head of tour in the deputies and wa appoint head of boss and the deputies. Oba ye do you know say and every NDC regional organizer a presidential staffer in charge of the region. What it means is that presidential staffer be also no rank of a minister. So a presidential staffer or rank of a minister. And all NDC regional organizers, and Miami Niapeni Hackman Kabori, our EC region. Oh yeah, a full minister no nam hosano. And so Orie no Obia Kawaso be lean government die. Nanka deputy ambassador die hu hia because Mudi Akufo-Addo atemo ano no. Na okwa the second term no wa appointed deputy regional ministers. Because who said a man numbers na then I bloated to save the public purse. Oba ye where you deputy regional ministers. What sign a deputy ambassadors? Why?
Deputy drip coordinator.
Mr. Mahama, why? Hold on.
Kwaku Professor Dora Francisca Edubuando.
Yeah.
Ebra President Mahama the first time. Obi Kofi no. Presidential Emolument Committee. One was appointed as chairperson.
Oh, I don't know Edubuando no.
One.
Okay, I see.
No.
I thought say be clear the back.
Oh,
I say Onwa mu. Oh.
Na see then you.
O Japan the entire everything. I see.
I see then you.
Okay, enti no. Na Kwaku Enra bra list na e baye no. obi anadamfo bia ne general opompepra mini pa be 6 di nkomo na start no mo se be say fake it will be catch me say obe cross check with him say waje atum so obe kwa na obi catch me say e ti cross check here na say no correct
waje atum
hey and we say na adding
maba
a normal practice say chief of defense staff so what say then you sir
there be
about most of the time can be say ba e be a UN program kesi bi na do akoto ano say enye UN policy bi ye AU and I say ECOWAS aha sa programs akesi bi no
and e bi abehwe no yes say e bi a ECOWAS mission for Darfur
exactly
now
da no
Somalia
na da no
now kodan
na enmunyam ba wa na de enmunyam so bro man Ghana because waku aso ba be CDS no sika na oman no I invest woni mo no enafom na enra ko ne kwaso no NDC na brand bi isa no mu argument ne say we pursue be an argument o my argument ne say Madam Sylvia no so kai no
deputy EC chair no Sylvia no hefa
no head of public affairs ewo EC
yeah
MPP by no ye man no high commissioner to is it ambassador to Denmark I think said Denmark and in say ma general pompe proud so bia and is yes and ye can
deputy na mdia no
ye can sa na me say na sabi da was ma wo kan kurampo no head of public affairs ewo easy ni depending CDS okwo soja mu a waku de omo most of the time omo head public affairs directorate no omo ye kennels the omo head corporate affairs no most of it are not no omo ye kennels sign e wo holomo na chief of defense staff first time military serving military officer to be decorated with 4 stars in the history of Ghana memi who celebrate afa no it does a President Mahama and na wo mu wade and na opese wo dimini ni position no wo di gu nani mase aje sa so a ebia post na asa na wone papa no bibi enkomo bi di se obehye ni munyam na ebi eni ho no e do se de jiwe because deputy high commissioner to Canada ya wo ye chief of defense staff for dem dabi ebo ya
we die metimi aka esisu dua say Dampare will never take this appointment
we the one
no be Dampare will never ever take this appointment
like why the children how are you
Mahama press suru say odi we be call Dampare pon aka chen say or command deputy ambassador
dabi be dey den wo
in fact that me say we die me ne IGP Dampare nkasai
but what no
minim said Dampare will never take this appointment
na me fa the face value say a tie normal practice say itimi ma sampen for no appointment but say wutimi agi ade we tu mu no amama dwen ekọ ensem bebre so ensem wa before elections ye tete ye
yes
ko se mbeka bi kire
oh adan
ese be tete ye dinti no me de mensa nkom na enra Dr. Frank Bano actually debut Facebook say CDS immediate pass CDS etimi ji sa post we ya e was afonye post a waje na hayi hu post in there obetimi age etasi but ese oji post ani munyam e wo ho na otikwaji sa post fia we dia e de almost energy say the
emperor was naked
na we naked e ho na Kwaku asem nyina wo in fact say yamano AU program bi anase yamano UN program anase ECOWAS program kwampa Kwaku de ka obeye obekọ omampanyin Akufo-Addo as the immediate past commander in chief obekọ no aka ade ina akoka che ne say President Mahama appoint ne say o ma lobby bibia ma no kese bi e wo UN baby senti no wo obekọ wo dasida kese ba command na Akufo-Addo na deputy I friend say commissioner deputy high commissioner et obetime ko kache na Akufo-Addo say na me beda was wey okumesi enkomo bi e wo ho ne say eya na ye say it's na Kufuado and I say MPP for buy no omu mpusi obia enkodru baby ya empanifo ho no ana say services no police immigration dem ya na MPP for enim MPP for ba mo mfa nipa na Kwaku mo fa la mo mfa MPP for ba omo mfa the so commanders ana MPP for ba mo appoint division heads MPP for ba mo appoint commissioners Kwaku MPP for ba omo man ko for promotion ana aden ne dru baby a MPP who so kwa huhia mo so hia such people e wo various positions across the country na ho no obi ayi nani as if we say MPP buy no see Kwaku I am tempted to believe we say MPP for do na da powerful very unfortunate statement but that may be the reality MPP for na do na ingrates say abaina ba na woma abaina akasa pushing nkofo akosha adwumam edru bra wo behia MPP ni na owura mu na anu adan nani am party no. How can you tell me say president Kofa ba be president 2025 years ago eti Kwaku obi ko police mu no di 25 years wo mu a the current status e be saying the rank be saying 25 years pato police for am the muti
free constable oko corporal now oko sergeant oko inspector no oko chief inspector network was so DSP say han you
send you officer level
say na okay say na dey Kwaku do be odu no
what you say
je do Kwaku do na fa akoye okosoro
aminu abacho 25 years in police service as friend say officer recruit and an officer enlistment as I say no after 25 years who better be do level be etina bu say president ko 4 time etiko fo betima ka che say wa president ko 4 amfa enipa fa say 100 officer recruitment and enlistment and today where would they be
I think a question no right but bisa question so bisa ne say enipa ben and MPP for bar I'm call those positions
Kwaku ya no so ya no that angle
nipa ben
but kumeba
you need make us and say president bia di nipa ko ba bia wo ka no but the question is say nipa ben na MPP ba ben mu a odi call those positions
Kwaku meba wo ya no wo ho but be fa say president ko 4 time 25 years ago na wo ba ye no ya officer enlistment as then omo ye no said na NDC for umko so mo fa 100 da NDC for team 80 NDC for team obanya bi of course when dey obanya NDC for bi wom but eye den ya obanya be 70-30 yeah 70 near MPP for of course person ko for so oni mo mo IGP oni mo mo a recommendation from appointees of the government and first say especially campaigns within the party
structures in the public
and almost say where are those people now all of a sudden as a MPP ever bought a sansa brase person for be wan for be police mu wan for be immigration mu as na go for the buy wan for be anko baabia and then the NDC for even when MPP was in power NDC for they were still lawyer NDC for no so jamu e police mu immigration mu they were still lawyer to their party which was in opposition and then to the MPP for Krempon when we were in power our people at various and now me had me person dem ko to your farm koi and your farm koi and me promotion what if 6 years as a graduate and I go for that back will be a push am 1 year adwuma abeye adwuma be 6 years still yeah me promotion me ko to aba and then ye nyina di atifie no say you ready and the cost
broke we all
day inside Kwaku as I make no media ma observe ne bebre I am tempted to believe we say bia MPP for bebre gidi say that entitlement ni wo say me party ni me party abadia I was said me kwasha na me de me kwasha we sepedia and then the onwomatikopo meyi mani menye loyal to the party beam but be an NDC for whether in opposition or in government they are always loyal to their party other than here they are loyal to our party another angle Kwaku dey buy si e fe nipa wa adwuma mu a positions akese ne ba hwa mo no mo lobby ma wo mo said ye lobby ama no we a true blue party member hwe security person be sending me message me me read I said message no dey aba we say ask yourself, why did the military accept that they won't participate on the election day unless it comes to critical stage? And when the whole nation was calling for military support and they didn't show up, ask yourself these questions. Was a security person? Was it after?
Almost start here, you know, constable, corporal, lance corporal, sergeant, inspector. Chief inspector do our weapon. If you honor and na one more exams say you be promote too. Nano na ya na kwaye political no. Na eno enenyi mu no eba. Ah chese uti anya ba twira mpaase. Uti anya kra onya kwa chese no ose hono ni asem no. Wadu chief inspector na fe na ese wo sha se twetwere.
Now be officer.
Na be officer no eno ni asem no.
And then some say,
how now do an acquire?
Politics and some people are buying. And when we say MPP Brenos, you know, so end cresse MPP breast to the beer. The CIT say a bro Rahim Recordti. Interior Minister. Now or more quiet exam no, or my bed passing at that. You see, it is a IGP, Dampare, any interior minister. Emma, interior minister. Eka chele say exam kwa suspend but we defy the orders of the interim minister Emma exam na ekwo so ni nyina ewo ho ba waku ni nyina nkamfu ano enye baabia nye police nkoa baabi ho no ba yenye saa so ni bia
na no ayi ba yi NDC ba yi oti muntaka o say superintendent of immigration rank no hierarchy no eba senior officers na em on the list na on the CV akoso NDC ni na Jubilee House approve ema aba ne ho a ye be appoint no as comptroller general also who had not no this cannot be right then he went to the Jubilee House and no find here in the chest just oh was here kra also here chest kra here recruit no as a driver and NDC they didn't care they say aka wo ho anke enye muntaka anke kwa na ke ebon say from the superintendent no ed natural the rank ni nyina ho de akosoro na kwakosi omu nyina konso waja say ed akoso omu nyina konso
enti kwaku Jamaica ne say
we dey go see
am konso
I will say the bia me catch us say President Kufuado or retirement team no ne headache no doso because Makanda said President Kufuado pay his the principles be no he's always loyal to people as even when he was the opposition leader but when they say Ngofo were loyal to him minim and indeed it's been proven on several occasions say a lot of people were not loyal to President Kufuado when he became the president
oni minitia ebi esi MPP abani si e pa ne say enkrofo believe say omo bibi omo ye bia eye omo ena eye amanipa na enya ban no be won so ahu video bi a security a onomo kana Japan e ka say Ashanti region ministers nyina ne fie njo na eme de we di ma we ona eme de we ma we enti eba sa enipa ne loyalty is to nipa no a olobi man no na enye the president and the government and no na ma NP that's the problem MPP abani share. Do you know say obi say party e ko share na issue e bia da sibre na yi omo ye adwuma hakranti mo me enfa we ni enfa ma wo mu ida say odi adekodo no be ma da sibre say ono na e de ma no ana say obeji kra de ma obi fufuro enti da sibre age sa de na ofo say e Dawuro na de ama me
ti odi na me
aban ma me hwe enti Dawuro na ama bibi enti bo so ba social media so a Dawuro there number 1 are you good ho kwayoma kan ne kwasi afon a because ofo say the loyalty is to the individual
also no ankobo because
of them so the loyalty to individuals and not to the government and the party
asema eninam social media so say anabo can say apart from why asenso enipa ministers of Ashanti region and if you no man say you tro
that means
passing comment. Don't dwell so much on that.
How can that be possible? Obaja say Akufo-Addo aban no. Akufo-Addo aban na wo ho no. Na ye enlistment to fear san dey akoma.
Dabi Kwaku me enya wi. And the quote make say possible they say 2016 elections. Enipa na Akufo-Addo e trust omo pa na no kere Japan ka ho.
Say dey
na Chairman Wontumi so e ka ho. Enipa kakra bi e possible say e bia region no list Chairman Wontumi mo de baye no. Yes, be say ekwa na ye jo. Everyone no aka say mo me anya
appointment dey ye no ni ma e we a lot of places.
Likely say e bia media me say but media me ready me did say there is that possibility say o metena se na o madwendwe ho na wa ku ba dey me wan say na we nyina ka ho ministers nyina ka wo ka ho na ya appoint ministers and then was abegina bonte say o maban wow don bre ye do but we don't want don bre ye one I don't bre you one I catch up na go for say we mu do ojomu di yam ministers ama there's a wunya wo afedo wo ya say they are living power
you so na don buy
so na don buy
mo dey mo te wa say we can say e ho asem ba
me dey be oji say likely say be yes
and I'm say ho asem so be ba
no God that's with you me say appointment there
yeah what them
me bebre that's where you be appointment I have be the appointment be by you as of for me be by you
direct
I said if you be in the Jubilee house they go nipa president appoint you oni mo nyina so me catch you say you appoint deputy NIB boss bi e ma dey tier withdraw no
oh okay
you free akoto yakwa obuka jonjin no Kennedy fi afri yakoto obuka jonjin no Kennedy fi
every abia was it the exception
the nipa
exception of asenso every yakoto tell me no nya appointment
every yakoto
every yakoto ni ayi kanda pa nya o manya appointment class na ye baba mu
there be yi pele nya appointment answer alan chemati
alan ye nya oka jonjin ho o ni fi
there be me jabe chani say the me
say kan no credit o kasma mintie o
there be me wo jide say there's that possibility say ebi try the correct
but all parties say but no mu nyina o ka say ni nyina ho no no problem
something of asenso dia wo di tro oboa
but me sure say be o ka say na ma approve and o ka say na ma approve
what of the nyina ho di fie
possible ebi o di Chairman Wontumi no man pedi for to no mu di nkomo
o de o ti ho say any 2-3 weeks no ye be nya rebata
na we kwa me ni nti adase bre
obi police ni panyimu bi pa asen menya message be but my main carry was saying the issue is that when NDC is in power, they pick some of their known officers and give them special recommendation. So your mate at police academy who is affiliated to NDC is likely to become your senior. They always groom their men and jam them in promotion. Nipa be 5 at the side we see
obai 1-star general no appointing CDS no say in less than 5 months I'm so mama me promotion
2 stars
man in promotion
no
na SOG said Kwaku Dawuro Gordon is right. The sense of entitlement, a lot ignore the party because when they were helped they want this posting or that. If not done they became they become anti-party. Today, most of them are transferred to Boko, to Muhamile. Sometimes it is difficult to help an MPP because of entitlement. Okay, also there's no name shall say so my bone near
waka. Wazi, me bi ho no ma. Obi abaso opejo GMPC. Ya when ye GMPC. Elokunya adwuma ba be foforo. Be for we you be 5 years old. Or that's what nimu when you GMPC adwuma anye wokwa ya amwara bra nko GMPC but the back one do call be from akọ ye ya no still the buddha sufu sound the pay don't be surprised say 2024 kwa wan to aba the papa na kan wa ha wo dey say the message no ye no say so die e ya de a MPP phobia umudifo ada say dey menim but ye tisa complaint ni say ni mate ni and the NDC time no your man promotion is about being senior it help you for so aba e komo expect say omo so bi ak ye jump mu bi back me 1 minute they will kind of say etu de bia edi bebre aya ade ma party no nanso no ye ma party ni hu say we ya ade na ma party no
ye ma nipa no
e ma individual bi
tio ye ma nipa no a ye ya ade na ma no ehunu say eye party na e wa ban mu ntin ye we ama enu ntin na Dr. Baomi say
e two way
enu ntin na Dr. Baomi say oba constituency be or the 10 appointment be bamo so mo be ya appointment na the constituency should sit down and say God na sarbedi ako wona ye recommend for the position of DC and your channel be DC ya loyalty is to the party at the constituency first
but obo ho no mo a pe na djuma wo yinti no wontimi identify with the constituency na djuma wo yinti
aba obetimi identify with the party
eti afi okohu obehu Gordon wo ya di bi mayen but meje information no and I support say ya me de call ma party panifu a me ma party panimu bi e hu say da se be de ma me oh eti afi be
do ta
ese me na da ko jani mu ya eti se edru ho ne say da se be na wo ye ma me na afi e wo say ye se wani wonyam because party ni ti wa so for ba bia afi me ko bodin a ye
na na bo ache
ba ko bi de meka we de meka state institution ba ko na accountant bi wo to mayin de ma bi kakakra
e de
adwuma Kwaku ene ya mincha de ye wini power afedie akomayin virtually redundant na ese pe ho ba bia sama ono so won ko be won no nya ho mo na ye won ko mpekese kakra bi no wo be Kwaku bra bebre ye na mincha de na nipa be 4 bi wo system no mu a na omunim sa branch be information na me de ma wo mo it one day me gba okudi me wa me frɛ Kwaku na me kwa bra ye nipa no say this no say am pa na me ai no say ja ye nhia me e ni nhia ye no de and now say no ya wenti me ka ya no di mika by in a week's time papa no ya settle na kama enti yesu so nya ade ne mo ye ho say e wo personal ayi e party na wo so
me si soldier from penifo bi before election e frame na ebi ye w ni ani no say MPB ana minister bi omo ye soldier for be 20 omo ko no constituency eko boano e ma ni win election in the 2020 election osiminiua enema ni bia ye no e bia ba bonten krank mu bi betimi anya abanyasem
nanka
ba ye wie no minister yi odi ene afi de dakoro ne ya ne say ye kwa ne office ye hu say ne case wo say du ho hu e camera mu o ka che ne secretary say on kan che say oni ho and that was the last time ye call minister no ehom yinti enua Haleru Amandi e wo boko o hwe o si o MPP for bebiri e wo security system nim e no kre ye nim send people for bebiri e wo security system nim na ono so e kan ayi mahu se obi ayi Bright Boadu e wo US o say President Kofo e bre so boa ibi chambers na no ye NDC nim ye ne executive secretary ECOWAS executive secretary na na boache e wo Eastern communication officer on da sebre e ya adwen e say o say kanda party when the lobby kanda plan so position man no na enye le kure so bi ne lobby kanda pa position man no but you see esono say me na me lobby ye
yes
and say ye be ye wo me fee two things one can say on the lobby ye o say Ashanti region appointment nyina ye di ba ne fee e mo chance hwe mu okay we dia na ye we ye ne sika kakra ansa na ye de koma president Kufuado so me de
to boss na wo kan say Joma maka just abo sesia and that to afati say wo apaja odi hwe wi mu ansa
Joma so mi nyina wo kan say
nya bo chena ye to de ne ye ka banku a na so wo ni that's what you
because me Joma ni
not you simple the question is that say when na we appointment ni nyina wa Ashanti region dia then e ba ni say na okogina ho aka say wo mo aban ena nipa ti o enipa ye fa wo mo no omo amu obia ka say nipa me fa mo ma Kufuado no omo amu obia what you say
ena o me mama
say it means say apart from asenso okay
so sense watch it ne kan ho pe asase watch ba to
akotwa free a medine kwa agric no akotwa free a medine kwa agric no wa mo bia ayi Alan a medine kwa trade ministry wa mo bia ma topoku prempe me na medine kwa energy education kwa energy wa mo bia no abo address ma me Hildado o se bo address e so ka se wo mo aban ya hefo aban because aban no na odi nipa ko ho ana godo no me nya adwen
ani dem ne mo ya adwen ho dem ne mo ya adwen
e church kran ko ba bia
but I mean carry ma we say good morning that's MPP should find a way to promote our own people to higher positions when we have chances. We are all Ghanaians must stop. Some of the loyal security men and women in the service are not recognized, so most of them have stayed out. MPP, do we have loyal security personnel? Or no, police anymore. We can't promote our own.
Gordon. Okay, to end on this, no. Maybe to end on this, no. Me say, Gordon, se mo party no eba bemu na mo ya de ama party for and a party need to take decision now ye implementer ma enipa ehu say look me no ka say ebi ekoso say bi afan say Dr. Bawumia campaign ni bia Dr. Bawumia empanifo akosia na adweno no nso adwuma de Gordon de betimi aye enti mo frɛ Gordon na mo fa adwuma ne nhyɛ ne nsa enye obia na Dr. Bawumia betimi afrɛ obi e de adwuma hyɛ ne nsa enti sɛ wo frɛ nipa na ka che nipa ne say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say yemfa say adwuma sei enhyɛ wo nsa na yema no ana resources we yemfa maw na fa koye adwuma ema no ene party no ma na nya say
ho alma na ko sia Dr. Bawumia
wo huna ni so wan ko sia no kra na say wa ma na hu say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say me fa say adwuma ni resources ma na fa ye say adwuma ma no a na ni beje and the loyalty will be to Dr. Bawumia and the party
not to the middleman
wa wo ye agent no so wo ye agent na wo je principal na ni onyamo a agoro boy
emwa
I will be say say the bakone graduate dia the list be ye ACP so 25 years ago no ko police mo
graduate
why so jeni so dia ebeye either colonel or brigadier ehon na ewo omo so na ye senior ayifo no and I say can you say someone like Yoni Kulendi is a loyal person? The problem of NPP is more of relationship than a commitment to the party.
Amintie Koka na ye Koka Amintie
John Dramani Mahama a promise lean government, but adia ba kwa em se na Ghana emisiri se Ghana fo hun se o hihye adwuma so bi twantro pa consistently bi twantro pa ba mu because ono no working plan no say adia bi anana ado aya opeso ye chen so onimi ye chen no nti obeye sa 311 no mo enye ne ye o eye every job in my government 3 new appointments. One who deputies are appointed. One who communication officers are appointed. Say ye national the local regional and they are appointing as they say high commissioners. Me pacho Gordon, how many countries near our representatives? Oh,
said it don't be number. No.
Ntika fire no multiply by 2. Well, na yemma Ghana fu hu nipa no owo ho a na ketua ne benefits. That is adie ba ko MPP for nsheda nyeye. We need to pull out time ye wa ben mu. Remunerations ni yutia. Any say remunerations are yutia. Ni en compare amount of sika ni generate. Any young compare amount of sika mu generate. Any the idea mpuntu adwuma. Any we are saving the city. Period. Me dear mo can say papa no mamu can say so no. She what if go on the trust says how we na me pe. Say why am I me pe we? What if? Say on the can say, wo dey say why am I cry say kru na so na me pe. Mo abusa mo ho. obi a waye adwuma ma ho yes unia baby adri dem say ya asa no see oh me be pese me ni mabusuafo tena Canada nti se mbotumi aye Canada ama me wo de deputy kra meka so kan asa mu be den hu mamu nyi obiti ya ni mpanifo no bebre ananti me ka se me ni nkofo bebre nanti no mu nim baby anamwo Gordon obi nkosua de onkosua de keke ni ye kwotwere exams no o se ni party na wo power what you see inti exams room o ko no onye ready so kwotwon so hwe wo onim so kwotena dem oni ewie a obenya promotion unim se aban na wo mu no e ban education any qualification is no man they try to do what they need for so a lot of the NDC for now almost so person omo di school room no they make sure say omo ye ni ye a lot of our people have become sycophants omo ko officer eduma ye so omo ye omo nye because na ban aba
Koka na yes we say NDC kales me kwal ma ba be hwe
me ba cho me share NDC colors why me
the omo tabot the mojo ni hu ye
omo ti ngo wo
all right Uncle Spy say the room go to GPH, that is Gapuha, and see what you are discussing is relevant there. The junior officers are promoted well above their seniors because they see them they are seen by the directors as NDC loyalists. They always make sure directors are their party men. NDC dominate at the GPH. Uncle Spy.
There will be clear example. One achichi ni sa normal abai. We are sure say NDC na wa bem ni achichi a. Nkofo na ebe chichi no. Kwan a ye de nkofo na fa so ye chichi omo ne sa normal no. Omo manage no. Ofo say ni nya no kombe mo mapie. Ni nyina na kombe ma information bi apie. Ebi wo ha ye be manage no. What you say? And only loyalty, ni service to the party, no all can. Because only pakotama party ni here no yi nenim yi na kuma mu ye adwuma no. Bobi all dia once ya ka so a party member no, ofo say eno ano no. E say we hu so wo ho no, wa ba na e say ona no, but e service to loyalty. E say we ye adwuma na any that position. Intimate na onka. Wo ho say a ye wo position say. Wo security service na e say wo ko school. Open position and now person ko anima ko school na ye adwuma serve the party
Koka win a certificate to do and the MPP full kura and na ko hwe look patro basintale ni certificate here then and so on you see you please I want to mo asikoka and kasa na party for you obi an betimi akọ school and then Mr. Basintali the qualification yes so the DCU kona ko tia to bo ase kona ko MPPC ya qualification
the party ba power
me say if you want to go that tangent say you are not ready to work and help the party go to school and get qualification but if you want to be recognized yeah duma because loyalty is service
and that rocket say nipa na ya duma no akọ school no
nipa akọ school ko sia testers no any serious callers na catch them
sometimes young can no we sometimes become so comfortable say yes me party no power in the SM here do me say manka emphatical me say sometimes yeah man here to say my buying the power
but I will not allow you to paint the picture say omo pe promotion at the normal qualify me say
I don't say that no this guys are
testers no omo test social media so omo free radio so na catch omo say omo form qualification bra and krata boys ni be ya begu ho no oyam kra be hyew
you are condoning something that is wrong and na make us correct
and then am condone
we are party loyalist no aye adwuma na yesi e ma promotion yesi e de ma but we are party ni na wo hu say your party ni but you are not ready to work but you think your government is in power yeah ma loyalty that also does not work because the normal
what diverting
my diverting is
no unam benkum as why you can say ye wo MPP loyalist almost security service no more
ma me stand ASP to what say COP Alex Mensa
yes
but you know qualification no need qualification
no
ada ni afa IGP na ma no
onya MPP ni so
COP Alex Mensa na qualification no need qualification
dear mekan no baby
to boss me say
no,
I don't want
you
to paint the impression say
that is not where I am going.
Before na appointment no because they are not qualified.
Yeah, I've never said that.
I think said
I've never said that. Men farmer no go see boni.
Yeah, we can say ya to boase. We say MPP ni fees and aba.
No. I know now Debbie me say MPP nia o feel say o dear unye ready say u be ya adwuma.
Allow him to restate his position.
Me see MPP nia why unye ready say u be ya adwuma. Na o pese o di qualification e ko anim ko suku. Ko suku na ye wadwuma na eduru ho a ye mfa medicine fa. But why ye wadwuma so say u be ya adwuma, give your heart out and work. So that when it comes near and farm, everybody can justify and say yes, Jumano. But a lot of people buy a Juman, a bedroom baby, no, say, because now be pay where I am farmer, no, I could drink castle, no, a jaho.
I don't know, there will be a question. What can say MPP, Liverpool, exams hall when you send Abba. Yes, onion crown coach.
Is that?
Okay. But MPP need here.
Before saying the party never been
but
only madam say ya mo time aso ya do makubefi
me advice public advice
we can say nima no koluto na wanye but see ya do makubefi wa ye adwuma or qualification we nya hwe nipa
onya no so wanye
okay all right titi
so because last me catch was say na aban mu nipa bi na said yes at a program bia me broadcast
until Ra say or say I have degrees about 10 professional courses and a why experience
or a banker
I why you adwuma so my party no but tena fie 8 years MPP buying na obi anywhere so hu na we hu no
ba woni mo so
so we nya adwuma
so na so adwuma party
so gusu adwuma party
Kwaku so ka say me say aban mu nipa bi na me send no fairly say
information is
a broadcast
link no
yes
started bia me send link no na one day me whole ma me send link on panel was send message say was me
guys
me nyai link ne send na wontimi enhwe am simba chomati on say a broadcast list me nipa be 500 timi refi say me yi na free so ade a chinye ena mesa link mesa share ena sa ba bi no asa ka je say ayam se me refi say eno ka che me say ma me send the link ni bi no ye dwuma aban MPP
no aban mu
o ye go Jubilee
House okay
ena me
ya me ka so akan obonu ya che me so your ba okay
ena me pa ni chew so I have to apologize say aselo ka menti ena ja me yi ni free list so na say holoma na wasase the message ye ba opposition ni holoma no wasase the message oluko hu bibia no wasase the abreme say like mo ka say can respond
the catch and say onya sa ni man no say
na say o share ni face to face
one can say no
da ena CCA
wasase bia ba
bia ye DCDS nkomo yi wa beka bi
okay or the amount
me mo di but me so wo hwe
say fail onya daji because ye nyina ya mu jejereje
na wo use word bi say wo surprise CDS IS the why ti me person me respond say me surprise say what ma send and I'm respond
yeah
na say me
that catch me respond
me throw the structure of the response na for man God well in fact that's be God my suspend 30 minutes so one family direction na nya adwuma madam Paulina Botwi
wadre woni peti
yeah madam Paulina Botwi Amsterdam or say yeah discuss and someone be cancer na be can she's not happy with the disagreement Democrat until we agree to disagree Sani na yetimi until no yedama say me hu say enkoho bebre send a message
to get the moment to mapun it's neno ye bompa say bibia beto da kwam
na
ya ama na chema wontumi aba ye mompa ye ma no na wo bompa so alo bompa bi say nyakopo new free akwansidie sa ne maneme nyina so na ba asem die Kwaku anodin
yeah
na Mahama ne na
emo ya
enti o mfa Ghana for say ayede
adoma ya woden
nyom ne be yi sport betting tax if you win and no so say the sports bet bi ba
Anya sports levy.
Sports levy.
Mbajije mo to
But
there.
NDC 4 year. Who where they been using.
Say so my in free niche no. Omo de mo bia.
Say wrong say. Sa betting tax no dey nipa kakra bi netua. It is said omo dey be Ghana for you.
All right. So yeah.
We can only appeal to them say we should make sure say minor the biggest interest is the constitution that binds all of us. And nothing a preamble no say we the people of Ghana and I jatumu ni apeniso say ye called democracy from 1992 ABC and enti under the Fourth Republic obia obenya kwenya bia no so mampani say we minister so ye MP na wo sumo man no de sese wo de hye utrimu ni say o sum Ghana for na Ghanaians we are all equal before the law enunti say bribi koso a yenhwe say if you put it and juxtapose it with the law does it really work in the interest of the larger majority of Ghanaians ana enti eyasemisa asese nyina no yebisa ye ho na yehwe se me na menya akwanya adidie na beto me so ena me nsa ka okwan be na me fa so atreati wonom a eye subordinator omo ehye mase no na daache bi se baton no sesa na koto ba bia how am I expecting say on ya konso a obenya tumi no nso no obetreati Ghana for including Crawford and Nei mementi so no omudi machi na omoneme esom no se ebraso na se enema sesa sa wonu eneme esom no sign na mepe se nia wanya tumi no so betreati wo mo eno nti Jesus Christ say do unto others as you wish them to do unto you ni nyina no ye abakosem edawa esese e guide yen ya na montu ye kasa ye ni nipa ntema yonkofa de yo ye ntirimu pa ye wo ene ye nisuade hunu a ya pese ye nso ye de contribute as Ghanaians enti minua dia medi nkan akan say first and foremost we should hold in higher esteem the spirit of the Constitution of Ghana na yentia say the oneness the common destiny the Ghanaian nature na ye nyina ye wo no ma sebe amanyosem entity yemu ema ye mfa ne se eneidie me wotumi a me nua bi eye metamfo na me mpena hwe me mpena sematie na me mpeni yie esanse hwiebe se 4 years no so na 8 years no so a you come back into the system and integrate yourself as citizen ordinary citizen nti se na wo ye bi kura no a MP minister as a brain so na unkuta sa tumi ni biwa obi hia wa bonten na sa biwo edwom no ahia wo shop bi no ahia wo you will want the person so be man that respect no the question is what ya kunwa no so no edien e na wo ye esube na wo dai na di say na wo de mra no ni tumi no ayede ma wo se fire adwuma no wo de eyo adwuma was it in the interest of Ghanaians and now say it was just the mere interest of certain few people bia ofin say they were privileged and so you have to do that for them enti mesre media ye wa bakosem bebra a guide yen amampani info bebre na aba nyame adom so ye wo omampani kufo ewo ho ye wo omampani nana dan Kwaku Ado ewo ho enche bia yewura Mahama so beka ho na yenya abakosem say ye wo these 3 men our mabe sumo minor in the capacity as president and former president. We need to be very careful near yo ewo Ghana. The tension that we create most at times, I'm sorry to say, very much unnecessary. Yen share nyoma ye. My background is security. And I am so much privy to certain things, both theory and practical.
Okay.
And in never because we can see from afar say emwa or minor na see ya hwe yi and che that night me di hu ya I think say Monday ya at the same time na ya invite former attorney general na ya invite Ashanti regional chairman these two stalwarts of a political party we invite them concurrently at the same time at security, setup, installation, such as the Ghana Police Headquarters. The tension na a create the adwene de to nkrofo trim, the temperature na a raising. It wasn't good for us as a nation, locally and internationally. Yanhwe sa nneema nyina ye na yanhwe ya ebia na amanfo bi hye baabi eye nkrofo bi yodium yesusu jagum munya ni sei ba se dem di kan ye no ye roman pani Mahama una tumi ni ye dia ma woni ye di tumi na ma
se bi otumfo ka chana na kufu
exactly
o si tumi no Ghana for na dia ma na waponi bi dia ma obi so mfanye sei
pepepe
enti no bibi e be si bia no woni e be
bo din
udi ya Ghana for be wato aso wa ni yin so a
Ghana for nso ebe pam
okay
se si ai di onu de over 4 years na the question na say wonu mu adache obegya wo mo ho no edian ene beye nsen na ho edi ama wo mo eno ni ade a me de medwene ho ye papa na enye fe ntina me ka se nkrofo bi hye kire bi ye takra wo gym esoso jagu sabi o mampani Mahama ene mpanimfo bi asomu se omonye nneoma bi na sabi to prove certain points and to score certain scores are mesre in the larger interest of Ghana, the peace and the tranquility we are enjoying, no mesre wonum ya na emwa so at the same time no you bet try say ya de mre ya adwuma nanso ne ewre ya fie ho kakra enti ya hwe anamontuo bi ene nhyehyeye bi ene nsem bi ye na yema ye Bible no nhyehyeye no enye nea the people will be more centered and the people's interest will be more focused on to see say yes some of mine no some Ghana ma enunti ma ye nyenea edi amhyehyeye edi ehu eni suro ebeto Ghana for so devoid of political partisan interest mesre bebre yenhwe the larger perspective esan say yeto oman mu sesi menua oman ya fanan bebre obekọ no no ye secret nsem enyina ye mayen enunti se esanso de ba the national capital near raise tension ya and hwe eno so na a create bad impression and bad image for us as a nation. Enti mesre with the greatest of respect say mpanimfo a ehwe ye Bible nhyehyeye so no menua ye ma sebi eniema entofom kakra ma ye raise the temperature too much na creating wrong impression in the minds of the outside country ebanisa emwayen sanse wonuma edi akoniaba eye omunyuma edi mpenten kwa bretin fifre nyina no obia ka prince mpo ataku taxes ayegige na yade chichire oman eno an yade bi tuatu amam tetete offices akese mu a sabio modi yade tumi amamo no na modi ye adwuma. You use the power to serve the interests of the people.
And I am afraid to tell you, say yes. You'll be disappointed because your sources, say, even from next year, the West. That's what our sources are telling us. And you know, send them and now make us say there are people from the opposition party, ADNIB, Yokunia, Diakoniaba. Some of them they don't come out to say it. They don't even people to hear it.
Good.
But people are going through a lot.
There's nothing wrong with me. You say your friend will say
Brabe answer for
no. Nobody is against that. And I will be the last person I make say my friend will be say you were in charge of certain institution and come and account for your stewardship. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But we should not create and raise some atmosphere beer MYN ewo mind no musan say nia ye be create ama ye ho no saa susudua no na outside world no omde be measure yen and I think say eho na yenya hweye indeed achichi be koso ni nyina no ye certain strategy a amanfo bi will want to employ in their interest, but the question is Ghana for ne be make a decision at the end of the day. And this Odi achichi na be intimidate nkrofo, ebe hunehuna nkrofo to make sure say you couch them and you bring them down. Ebiana you are not able to achieve your objectives and Ghanaians will speak against it. And they Ghana for a very much vocal. Ghana for a very much vociferous. Something that be almost say almost them rabbe banner social media no almost try to control it. But I'm a security personnel. Mesre wonum. Amaya who do be a try some be control social media. Ombe restricting crofo. Oman succeed. Enti si dem ba to control how people will communicate. There were a lot of them right say even the media no among the fourth estate of the realm no crano. There are a lot of measures a control a measure say the way amoye mojuma. Enti there's nothing wrong with so Bibeka say people should be careful how and the words they choose and all of that, but don't be deliberate also to make sure say ube use mra to intimidate people and bring in culture of silence. That will not help, and that will breed in certain turmoil. Ebi as a explodia, you cannot control it as a nation and as a government. And you tread it with caution and do not intend to infringe on the rights and also limit the people's freedom. We are sa ohumbechiro. Ngoma bia makan me body na obi obenya kwanya bia no ompesa ngoma ni bi na onkan. Or see the global trend 2040 from I think 2021 up to 2040. Okay. A lot of predictions are including when the people, the citizens, will want to stand and demand from the people in authority. Including the people authority must respect the rights and the livelihood of the citizens. And untimpo so your policy. The policy, the book recommend that you need to first and foremost look at what the people largely are tilting towards. Near a young crofone interest na esa way. And if free samre kwa 2040, a lot of dynamics are going to play. And the Gen Z na yehu omono. Ene omoniema omontie ni omuhunu the influence of the media, the internet and all of that. It has a lot of influence on how people behave and the decision people make and the kind of words and language people speak. And when you're a buyer, you must be very, very careful how you handle, you manage and control all of these atmospheres and temperatures. While you will be swayed, you will be misled. Over certain sensationalism, emotions, and you will want to exert certain power to see, say, you are controlling the people. But when the people will explode. And when the people get exploded, a hono, you say, "Too many kuta wono," and Crawford be catch us say, "Omone di too many debe." Emma war. We saw this happening in Kenya when they rose up.
Yeah, and in fact, the recent one, no, is it Nepal?
Yes, Nepal. When the people came up to the streets, the people in authority, not even the army and the police, will want to just kill them like that. And you're very, 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 very careful the way you see any the measures we are putting in place and the policies we are trying to initiate and what we want to communicate to the people as government and the people in authority. Bottom line, the safety and the security of citizens are very important, and the right of the people must be respected. The interest of the people must be held in higher esteem. There is no policy that will be bigger than say Oberman Crawford who say they are the center, the people, they are the focus. And in your piano, you make sure say or more interest and our meeting. And nay, Minia Ghana Nibia Sabim Prediasa, or ye well-meaning Ghanaian is talking say, let us stop illegal mining and all of that. And nunti a trust the people we are going to talk and we will continue to talk. Eba is saying, enna ye ka say, a man for be fin said they have the opportunity, they have the privilege over others, and so they want to take certain stands, and they want to intimidate other people without being fair, without applying the law. I mean, square and just for everybody. It is risky for us as a nation because se usia now we do say about the geopolitics and the security and how the people, the citizens react to certain, policies implementation by government and authority. Now, she nyom betimi aya na yayam shishie na esese unya kwenya u draw mpanimfo attention esi so say let's watch how we want to control the people. Let's watch how we want to control institutions. Let's watch how we want to control authority.
Because ya
you
said to say kra.
Exactly.
What the shame so now don't say miaswa. Uyi unsa
pe ebesamba so.
Ebedu bribi unsa no so be gine o.
Obebre Wontumi. Enti e hone de danger no how ne be debe ebeba. Enti mesre bebre. Mesre say yenye ahweye papa.
I saw a video of the director for Signal Bureau Andrana or threatened say initially
I read something on
initially they can identify within 24 hours, but now 12 hours some between, so they will come for you. Now me ready him is you and it's a nipa 1 million out of the almost 40 million I work Ghana.
Yeah.
It decided so when you now be so camera see almost so one day. Now our casa in a certain way. Can you arrest all the 1 million? Can you arrest all of them? And you know what? The implication of that on our national security.
You see, maybe with the greatest of respect, that be a mikasa same we say. We are man penia and crophobia audio no. You need to know their nomenclature. How they are balanced emotionally, intelligence-wise, maturity, and everything. Are these people well read, very exposed, and these are people who we can call them predictors of future events, so that omo guide nase omo ma akwankyere ne afutua and some omo beka kyere wo no will be in consonant with what is ahead of us as people and a nation. Says how for intimi ntufo e mount sese be mpreduasa omo ye wo prophets wo nkwamhyefo omo ben wo omo kan daachin sem kyerɛw na omo bɔ kokose yewura yehunu se ade we besi we bekoso ha se na beba enti anamon bi a wutuo no anamon tuo no hwe ne yie na wan ko slipe along the line wan nya hwe yie na saafo yi asabi tumi etimi ma wonom ye so intoxicated na omo refi omo ho no na omo de the exuberant e kan sem etu anamon bi eye niema bi a ensem fra no se saafo no take the center stage a omo be take decision bi on your behalf na sa decision no it will bite you after you have left office and even encrophobia omo ben wo pa no omo ntumi enyi nsem bia no ebi ne nsem a ekoso ebi no fin se omo bekeka you cannot want to suggest say ube intimidate ube threaten crofo ube di ehun be hye wo mumu by trying to control the internet, by trying to control the free speech and access to self and free expression. We are sir we create serious national security problem. Na look at Greater Accra. Sebane se mpo traffic NDC na enipa kakra bi mpo ebo pim so baby a aya hwe how the pandemonium look like.
Yeah.
Na se o create such impression say you are going to control everybody. Na se nipa 500,000 1 million sanya o kan yi na so obia so camera
na spontaneously
na obia ya.
Do you know the implication?
Look, the irony and the painful is that you see sanya my omuye ebe divert aban no kwani focus
because I see that
towards development.
Yeah, remember one day any sorry in who a certain hashtag face the country
exactly,
and So at the time, the National Security Minister Kandapa,
yes,
only Amudin Koma, they will tell you a bomo.
Very good.
And how they responded.
Exactly.
And they have to respond in a certain way.
Calling people behind the scenes.
Because only a typical example in Nigeria, SARS. Yes. Stop SARS now. And we saw the implication.
Exactly.
So people, I don't think the best this country, look, may say the reason why it's here, this Fourth Republic has survived for a very long time. No? Yeah. And they say, Yama Kwain will be a Tinikasa.
Very good.
Say ye criminal libel law ni free ho no be timi e kan ebo so asem. I agree say it should come with responsibility. But edu ba bia the state shouldn't be so hard on its citizens.
You see, send your can me say obi obetimenya internet ni bi on the download book na a free PDF I'll share with you guys. Say the global trend up to 2040 issues are this is a book put together by extreme intelligent officials, certified and gazetted ones, and no put it together. It's like a prophecy about the world, how things are going to be. And one fundamental issue, can say, so we are authority, we are government, we are buying nase and you want to use the law, the authority, to intimidate them, to frustrate them, and to cow them. They will rebel against you, they will rise up and they will resist you. And it is guiding them and it is shaping their policy, their conduct, their everything towards the people. And they are making the people the focus in terms of development, in terms of self-awareness, in terms of everything that ebemo minor are sustaining and are developing. Enti media obian kasema obi mfa sabi mra enye adwuma emma policy na you can do all of this, but what we are asking is say Ghana is the only country we have. The NDC is in power now. Omo ebrebeso ama Ghana for ebesesa wonom ama encheye enana MPP etiso and MPP efriso and NDC fuaba. We need to understand the cycle. Say ajitum say we are building a nation. We must understand and embrace the dynamics that comes with it. Obiani wa against accountability. Nobody, and I mean nobody. But being responsible does not also make you, or having the authority, you cannot and you should not apply the law capriciously. We should not also try to let people feel that they are being controlled excessively. We should not, because these are indicators. When it starts showing its ugly heads, you cannot. Wontumi ensia no, wontumi control no, wontumi enhye at that time no, ebeje wonsem. Enti me srampanimfo, one mo etu omampanimfo in terms of security. Misra wonum. Si ajatum si the democracy ye adwuma institution consciousness no yam building ye na yam fa nye adwuma ye na ye pew ye serve ne ye beja ho ochina someone else will come into our stead and dia ye ja ho no no obe use e dia measure e dia tia yen nti ya nya na montu a ye tuo ye na ye nya bakosem papa ntoa ochina bi yamfa ne sese ya to aba 2028 na se NPP fo aba aban mu na se ye say ni amode ye nkrofo bi nei the NPP want to do and even repeat and go beyond that. And share enipa binom ebeka se omuntumi ntena Ghana yempe sa hawo enei ebia we director of state institution, security, national security, and all the apparatus. You have the law, you have the authority, you have everything at your disposal. But be mindful that emre yeninka so. And now di unua or china bino and chebe debe ube free ho. Ye won krofo na no nami wo police headquarters a check akra. Na me hwe wo mo abedi IGPs
Alko homo amoyi no.
Omo twam.
Omo photos na bobo dan no.
We kura do omo ba meeting.
Okay.
Na me hu binom.
Okay.
Empanimfo a na tumi kura wo no. E wo man yi mu. Na wo hwe binom a ebinom eda so ahoɔden kama. A nipa bi hia wo no ani gye ne momomu a omode boji wo mo so na efe keke. The question is, and no one's who free honomoa. A dear no be, a be shia baby or better or becker. Are we being conscious about the institutions now? Ye leading one now. Sebia we a Yoko boss, director CID, national security, internal intelligence, external intelligence, and FIC, and we authority be a ukute be first and foremost. You are accountable to the people. And when you are done, when Juma query ye no what feel on no, a ho now ye be judge on ya say, a Juma will be di and udi ni saying. And to mesrempen for. Share
credit for nyumbi. Time I for the tattoo pana women's fellowship for the tattoo. Obe tu ya woka senya weduma yete enti bo homo de na ye weduma yi correct na obe tu ya woka senya weduma yete
correct pepe
Aye.
enti se wo be firi hɔ a na da wo hand over no na wo kofie no koduru fie a wo conscience ebe settle sen salt ase enei ebi a wo chichire nioma bi eto nkrofo so na apparatus no nyina bebo ho ban by the time wo free ho no wa free ho no no then sa ne ma no ye be sane ne mako ni abehwe se ni a wo chichire ye no edien ne wo mu a ja ho
me ni mi team no ye call president the Kufuor ho after so be if two kwan a oba na e call ne ho in office
okay
ene ye kotia no ne did nkoma ntina me ti wodin na me hwe no
good
enti ye di nkoma na ade wi a na ye ba nti ye ba no ena me ka che God no say ewiase nso ye bibi o am say na me se hwe na anu ya na president Kufuor na all fight o ye no betimi bia so ba be di o my Ghana so
good
ye kata ye ni tie no
8 years atwam
wadi 8 years atwam aba betena fi as a former president
good
enti se kwan a ofa so be di president no se wan fa kwan papa so a eno di bedi ya sabre woti fie ni ti ene ni bedi
very good
se wan fa kwan pa so a eno di bedi president a ni tiri ni be den ebedi mampane Akufo ti hoyi ono so the same thing enti se obedi enso se oye boni bi wa ban mu a otifie a sabre ni pedi ni so akwane ebe eso ate no na isi otimi nya bre na nko atena no dwene no so oye boni wa ban mu a ana oye boni as no obedi aban no a ni ti ene ni bedi
correct
enti enajo Mahama wo hui oba yi patcho 10th month mu ni ewi ene the 7th day of the 3rd month
I can barely 2 months no di 1 year. And he has barely 3 years in office. Enche kra.
Na me die na chita na busuafo ene na chitafo ene odi omoto esen mu. Because look, Sadia and Edrana Gordon Kano, Ibrahim Mahama, or issue about 44 DAP checks. Ni nyina go through. What Akufo did, they say one can say or prosecute no mani tua sika no
good
and okoye the juma as a businessman
good
crime any expiring date
exactly
ade amampani Mahama de ye Wontumi se ochira NPP aban bi ba no see Ibrahim Mahama so sa checks now o issue no that checks no issue no years ago no or revisit no investigate no prosecute now will you say such a the NPP government is witch hunting Ibrahim Mahama now.
Now when there one funny thing meaning papa bia double salary investigations no
yes
see I know investigating where me uncle pa
oh sir
na da bia o ka se fast na wo ho and I'm say okay crime has no expiring date enti me dia meti maka ne say
eji ka che ne say eya me hu no
mate
na ma je copy agu ho
empanimfo nya hweyi so many
things be hu no ya je copy agu ho Eda you be declare Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia winner. Now you be sworn in 7 January 2029 no. Inshallah. 8 pepe near so the petition and I'm kwan so ko jubilee house.
Inshallah. And I'm sure I say edru samre no a enkrofo bi nye wo madwene say afeidie ye be sing the chorus of unity and peace. Medie ehame kakra na mesre bebree yewura Chairman Wontumi sebi mpreduasa adwuma a mo se wo ye ya enne eye illegal mining ti ye de bail over 20 million ni ade to ni 3 so mesre mpanimfo. Let's get into our institutional consciousness very well. Na ye firi adwuma mu daache a ensem a ye de ebe firi ho no mo ye bakosema ye beja ho no amehante yen ene yen daache ye ma ene yen chirima wan hwe yi a ubeja ho no daache bi obabi wofase bi ekopa adwuma bi a no bodini no a enu nti ye ma na sa akwanya no enkrofo enya hwe yi amanfo so didi niam bebre gu mampani sabio na bodju sem enya nsem ni nyina na ohunu na ote nanso wonu metunufo edoso mesre the new patriotic party members menua mamefa kwanya we so na menya dispassionate appeal to the new patriotic party members. Yenyina yentum say the only political party in Ghana yenye wo the new patriotic party. Se party ni hwa wa sabio open national organizer ye open general secretary ye open national chairman ye women organizer ye. If NPP is not there, you cannot. There will be no nomination opening for anybody to pick and file. Intimesremo mo amaye ye tekra wo jem na mo so senkrofo bi esusu jagu baabi to destroy the party, to cripple the party, to kill the spirit of the party. Mesremo se mo a benefit to a party num from 92 abesi ne ena monya baabi agina ye won crofo so from 2025 omonso be pese 2050 omo be ka bakosem se omonso eso party num e de agina baabi enti mesre se wo fin se obi nti party ni nsai party ni njija party ni ngua kai hunu se ye se otwa otachire mawia na wunya nambia anya debe enwiye amanfo bi hihye sumase. And I'm privy to certain information. That's why I'm saying this.
Yo.
Party big guys, people who hold big portfolio and they have benefited bigly in the party. Moshishe baby bi esusu jagu baby. Yesramo. Some of us intelligent are picking no to me share no public. By any amount for din komo. Munjai sa niema na se party no engineer year. The amo pebiano monsanto me de enka except of course mo pese mo kire se mo de you are okay na mo ma ene mo of asifo no they have no interest in continuing the good legacy bequeathed to us by our forefathers enunti mo be say party no mesre
medase pa we are anopay. I'm being told say list abe de kwa ambassadors na de kono se okujeto ablakwa in constituency in Northtown.
Yes
in Northtown DC ni kunu your friend Francis do yes oka ho de ne ko Japan ena ne ba Emmanuel Nochi Afedo ono so Northtown ho no ono so ye ne ko Netherlands.
I see.
Wow, if this is true, yeah, then very rich.
I saw a list that is going about and all of that. So basically, Abayno, they will want to satisfy some people.
Oh no, sir, who are being not me appointed to for Fabeku Fado, ye be a family and friends.
Let me tell you, I mean, you win him. Yen Shannon son say. That's me sure, baby, say. Amount for package news be better Ghana for 3 say. Sebim preduasa. Omampeni akufado tiso no na nabusuafo ne nkrofo a ewo aban mu no omo no de now they do not even deserve and they will not qualify to have those appointments and positions. If we see baby, I want to me and can't be say, my baby president in tea, mammy buy nyajuma, mammy nyajuma, mammy offer say nyajuma. If he qualifies, rightly so, young famano. Hypocrisy no, yenjai. Share Omampeni Mahama. Ne personal aid and one of the senior advisor, Madam Lawyer Joyce Bamuntari. Ben nipa be for so a yani close family relations.
Yeah, the
appointment. And the argument is qualify to also get the appointment.
Akufa do for Biamufoma.
Boni bi
no the appointment and
the hypocrisy no.
A tom money wo chebi.
Very
appointees.
Enti yenjai na yema look, hwe unim and chebi Achakra by middle of next year, the New Patriotic Party will have a lot to say. A lot to share near war system numuno, near Bobana, near BCC, no. Ebe so overwhelming, ebe jiwamunsem. Na yam prepare your data, no videos, any pictures, any audios, no. A brand soon, yenya strategic communicator. To lead the New Patriotic Party communication team, no, he very strategic. Yet very dynamic and versatile. And to sign the panel start to say or coordinate now manage now organizing Nioma. You better communicate effectively and efficiently. Na Niema ye bebo boss actually Ghana for no. And you will be and a bit too for say. Womu abe dada Ghana for omo package sebi previous
entro
and omo de be dada Ghana for